Okay, Samsung just introduced privacy display on the upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra, and it's so good that Apple's already planning to copy it. But there's a catch: Apple won't have it until 2029. Meanwhile, Samsung's calling the S26 Ultra an upgrade that deserves a medal, and we just got details on the front camera that reveal a major supplier switch. Let me break down why Samsung's 3 years ahead and what's actually changing with this phone. First, let's talk about privacy display, the signature feature of the Galaxy S26 series. Samsung first introduced an anti-reflective screen with the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now they've got another impressive solution, and this time it's a combination of hardware and software. Flex Magic Pixel OLED technology is incorporated with One UI 8.5 and Galaxy AI. The panel lets software adjust visibility from certain angles, the smartest solution for privacy and security. Here's what makes it great. It's not a must-use feature. You can decide when to use it and where to use it. It has a handful of customization options that ease its usability. When enabled, it dims visibility from side angles while staying intact from the front. So if you're checking sensitive information in public, people looking from the side can't see your screen, but it's crystal clear when you're looking straight at it. Now here's where it gets interesting. According to tipster Ice Universe, citing an Omdia report, Apple could bring Samsung-like privacy display technology to MacBook laptops by 2029. Recent iPhones adopted the anti-glare screen coating, and Apple's now expected to copy the privacy display innovation. It shows the Galaxy S26 Ultra's privacy screen is gaining industry-wide attention, but the approach is different. Samsung's debuting privacy display with the Galaxy S26 Ultra launching next week, while Apple plans to begin with MacBook laptops. It'll be a breakthrough in laptop screen technologies when it arrives. The takeaway? Apple's taking 3 years for what Samsung's bringing in 2026. Samsung continues to innovate, and Apple, as always, waits until the tech matures, then it gets adopted. Samsung's clearly confident about this launch. In a recent X post, they called the Galaxy S26 Ultra an upgrade that deserves a medal. They're also encouraging US fans to reserve the next Galaxy to score a free $30 credit and up to $900 in savings. The Galaxy S26 series launches February 25th at a live event in San Francisco, California. Fans worldwide can watch the live stream on YouTube. Initial production estimates suggest Samsung's heavily focusing on the S26 Ultra. It's being produced at a scale over double that of the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus combined. While the S26 and S26 Plus feel like their predecessors, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is something different. Snapdragon exclusivity worldwide is also a plus point that'll attract buyers toward the Ultra variant. Now, the cameras. We just got fresh details about the front camera, and there's a headline change: the sensor supplier. The Galaxy S26 Ultra retains the 12-megapixel front camera, but instead of Samsung's ISOCELL, it features a Sony-made image sensor, probably the IMX874. Here are the specs: 12-megapixel resolution, Sony sensor, 1/3.2-inch sensor size, 1.12 micrometer pixel size, f/2.2 aperture, and 85-degree field of view. On paper, this looks nearly identical to the S25 Ultra. Same resolution, same aperture, similar pixel size. The twist is the switch to Sony. For years, Samsung's used its own ISOCELL. Moving to a Sony sensor in the Ultra line signals something deliberate. Sony's IMX series has a strong reputation for dynamic range and natural color science. Shoppers shouldn't expect a dramatic leap in low-light performance with the 1/3.2-inch and 1.12 micrometer pixels. The 85-degree FOV keeps things consistent for group selfies. But a Sony sensor could potentially improve texture handling and dynamic range. So, there you have it. Samsung's privacy display is so innovative that Apple is planning to copy it by 2029. The S26 Ultra is getting a Sony front camera for better image quality, and Samsung's so confident they're calling it an upgrade that deserves a medal. It launches February 25th, and it's expected to start at $12.99 in the US. Shoppers might miss the double storage benefit this year, and Korean users might face a steep price hike of around $70. Would you pay that for privacy display and improved cameras? Let me know in the comments. And if you want full coverage of the launch next week, hit that subscribe button. Catch you next time. Peace out.